Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished investors, and global citizens of wealth. My name is Vivek. Welcome to my channel, Luxury PropSpace, where we talk about investments. We talk about legacy investments sometimes in super luxury space. So, wherever you are in the world, namaskar. Now, today I'm going to talk about legacy and distinction because what I'm going to introduce today, Binghatti, Burj Binghatti to be precise, and the collaboration of Jacob and Company residences in Business Bay, Dubai. Now, Business Bay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll come on it slightly later. Now, why this super luxury project? Now, in the world of luxury real estate, which is super luxury, three factors drive valuation: location, brand, and exclusivity, or you can say scarcity. Now, this project delivers all on all the three fronts. Now, it's situated at Business Bay, just minutes drive from iconic Burj Khalifa, very close to Dubai Mall and downtown. Now, this tower occupies one of the most sought after address for international buyers, for global players, for the who's who. Now, according to the listings, it's only, it's only relevant that what I talk about, I'll explain in details about the resale and the primary market of this particular project. Now, the partnership between Bengati developers and Jacob and Company, as we call it, transforms the tower from just another residences into branded ultra luxury statement. Now, as one branded residences, they consistently outperform the market in appreciation and in rental yield. Now, this is how the super brands perform. We'll compare this to Address, Vida, and other brands maybe sometime later in the part of this video. Now, coming on to what we are talking about, scarcity. There are only 299 units here. So, there's not much of branded residences that any good developer like Bingati will bring out in the market. It's as it is coming with the brand Jacob and Company, so they're going to be super fine residences. They start from 2 bedrooms and they go to multi-floor sky mansions. They have a penthouse, and for an investor seeking a very good ROI, I'll tell you the value proposition plus the prestige value. This is a compelling combination, ladies and gentlemen. Value preservation plus prestige. Now let's talk about some numbers. I'll quickly go through the numbers because I want you to enjoy the view which is running on the slide while I'm talking to you. Now, entry price is at about 9.2 million dirhams, which is approximately 3,286 dirhams per square foot. Now, this is approximately, sorry, I have to correct myself. 9.2 million dirham is the entry point for a size which is approximately 3,286 square foot, which translates to about 2,650 dirhams approximately per square foot. That's the entry point for the 2 bedroom. Now, up end goes to 175 million for a multi-floor penthouse like I spoke about, which is at about 11,800 dirhams per square foot, which again is a very, very value proposition. Now, I'll give you the pricing of a similar multi-floored sky mansions. So, in a resale market, it's approximately doing very well in that branded category of listings. So from an investor's point of view, entry level at about 3,000 to 3,500 dirhams per square foot gives you a very, very good chance of a very credible and a tangible chance of a very credible upside. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not just an asset, it's a trophy asset. When I say trophy asset, I mean to say you are buying this maybe for your generations to come, and it's the ultimate scarcity in the market, and the potential of legacy value is very, very high. Now, let's understand the structure a little better, because understanding that will give you a better understanding of the project. Now, even if you go there, the construction is going on in full swing. I'm sure you saw it in while this video was going on. So, this project has six basement levels. It's a ground floor and five floors of podium levels of amenities and 98 residential floors, plus a roof, which I'm sure is not accessible. Now, there are some speculation about the height, but floor to height is approximately 4.2 meters. So it's quite a super luxury thing. You can imagine a 4.2-meter height ceiling of your residence. And like I said before, there are only 299, maybe 300 units which will come along for this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, each unit reportedly, or is expectedly, based on the designs that I saw, has a private pool, sky garden across the place, concierge desk, butler, chauffeur services. I mean, you name the service, it's there. Infinity pool with a panoramic skyline. There are multiple spas, gym, personalized training zone, private chef service. I mean, you name the amenity that you seek in a five-star. This is a seven-star residence. Car lift system, private garage. I mean, ultimately, these ultra luxury. This is for status. Now, create there's going to be a very different rental market for this particular asset, because you can't classify it as a regular 2, 3, 4 bedroom or a penthouse renting, because this is a branded ultra luxury, high in status, a locket value proposition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, uh, we always talk about entry or a trophy strategy. It is a good entry point, 3,000 to 3,500 square feet, potential to go up to about 6 to 7,000 dirhams per square foot in the coming 4 to 5 years. The exit strategy is very important. So it's very important, if you buy an asset of this range, that whether you are buying this particular asset in India or in Dubai or in both the places, you must have an exit strategy. Dubai is a very attractive location. Now, you have to have a branded iconic thing in Dubai. Then you are looking at an entry value, which I discussed before, 2,650 dirhams per square feet, is just unbelievable pricing. So, ladies and gentlemen, bear in mind a few points: freehold ownership, international buyers are eligible, golden visa anytime, brand recognition, Jacob and Company is global, it is a very good asset to diversify. It is a legacy asset. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will definitely, you can contact me on the numbers below for me to share the floor plans with you and more details on the pricing. And considering that this project is about 3 to 5 years, it's a very, very good proposition to have. And it's a very, very good investment to make. Now, ladies and gentlemen, imagine yourself not just owning an apartment, but owning a piece of architectural legacy. It's like owning a legacy. This world is changing, and Dubai is the luxury capital of the world. That's how I categorize Dubai. Now, I'm sure that, if I keep talking about it, it's going to be endless. I have so much to talk about for this super luxury project. But, ladies and gentlemen, the vision, the goal is very, very clear. The design is excellent. Look closely. You will see the influence of Jacob and Co. in every slide that you're seeing. The structure is rising with bold contours shimmering under the sunlight like a sculpted gemstone. So, ladies and gentlemen, get in touch if you want to invest in this project. So, just before I close this entire presentation, Burj Binghati is not just your everyday skyscraper. It's like I told you, it's a crown in the sky. Now, ladies and gentlemen, closely look very closely at this crown like a pinnacle. You'll see an influence of Jacob and Company. Exquisite diamond cuts and mechanics of Astronomia collection. It's a beautiful collection. Ladies and gentlemen, the residences, living inside it is just a very different experience. It's going to be the world's tallest tower, maybe there'll be another two or three. Now, Jacob Arabo, the founder of Jacob, is known for pushing the limits of imagination. Um, from his lovely watches, the Torble watches that defy gravity to jewelry that defines generation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll briefly, succinctly end this. Private infinity pools overlooking Dubai skylines, an exclusive wellness retreat, a private members club, concierge service inspired by a five-star hospitality, high-speed elevators reaching the clouds in seconds. Every detail, every texture, every service has been crafted to match the expectations of the world's elite, your top-notch film stars, your billionaires. Of course, you're a billionaire if you buy and you don't ask me for a kickback of commission. You're welcome. Innovation has no boundaries, ladies and gentlemen, and dreams have no ceiling. So take your time and come and visit. Give me a call and I'll organize your visit and I'll structure the deal for you in a way that you can buy from anywhere in the world. Thank you.